In this video, we're going to be doing some work on a Polo 9N. This is the 9N chassis. Now, what we're going to be doing is changing the door mirror on this car. As you can see, it's all smashed about. So we're just going to go through the procedure of changing the door mirror. Okay, so this one's got a manual window motor mechanism. So you start by just pushing up the back collar. So when you push up the back collar, it releases the handle. Kind of easy. Now, next what I like to do is just to remove the handle casing. Now that just slides backwards. It's in the direction you just saw me do it there. And then you've got two Torx sockets inside. They're 30mm. You need T30 Torx sockets. Simply just remove them. It shouldn't be too hard, not usually are. Now the long one goes in the bottom and there's a shorter one in the top, which is all pretty easy. Now, just like the Golf, this has got some Torx screws underneath the door. I think there's about 4 of them. I believe they're Torx 20. So get a Torx 20 socket for them. That one's actually missing. Okay, I'm just showing you the socket here, what it looks like. Okay, and that's all pretty simple stuff. Just undo them one by one and make sure you keep them because you're going to need them later. Once you've done all the screws, it's just held on with clips. So just try and leave the clips undone. Now be careful because you can break the holding clamps on the other side of them, but just loosen them in all around the edges and lift upwards. Now if you're going to remove this door panel, you take off all the other extra gubbins behind it where I'm looking at there. But in this case, we don't need to because we're only changing the mirror, so we'll just sit it on the floor. Now the mirror plastic, just remove that with a screwdriver. It's really simple. I'm just going to show you, they're held in by them few little plugs, so it's just to pull it out. Next, we're going to undo the clip, the electrical clip for the electrical door mirror, which is all pretty easy stuff. Okay, so inside the door mirror, you're going to have the two 30mm Torx, the same one you used on the handle. There's only 2 there, so that's all you're looking for. They're both the same size and all pretty much easy stuff. Usual, very, very basic stuff. So undo them and make sure you know where you've kept the screws. Now be careful because this can drop, so I generally do the bottom one first and then do the top one second, even though I've shown the order a bit different this time. There you go. And then just feed the electrical cables back through the hole. There it is, there's the broken one. And here's the new one, all fixed. Now these were pretty cheap. I bought these on eBay actually. They only worked out about £35 each. But yeah, they are copies, but you know, they serve purpose. So just feed it through and connect up your plugs. So now when you're doing this, just support it while you're screwing it in because you don't really want it to be pulling on it. It might pull the actual metal thing out of the plastic itself. So just support it, and once you've got it nice and firm, then put the second one in. Okay, so connect your electrical connectors and then start to just refit the plastic corner piece. Just hold it in there because it's best you put it on now than put on the door panel and forget it. So just put that on now. Okay, so you fit the door panel up, which is the reversal of removal, just knocking all the little plug grommets all around the side. You'll hear them clicking as you're knocking them, so just you've done it before. Now this is the time to check your door mirror when everything's not quite done up, but it's very easy to take off. So as you can see, I'm checking up, down, left, right. Don't just do left or right, do all angles and make sure you're happy with how it's functioning. Because it's better to try and take it off now than later when everything's all together. Okay, so basically the same as before, just the reversal of the way we took it off. Make sure your screws are all screwed in. Make sure them grommets are all nice and plugged in. And the same thing with all the other bits and pieces. Tighten up everything you need to tighten up. Make sure here that the long screw goes in the bottom and the shorter screw goes towards the top. Slide it back in. Really basic. Put your handle on, clip down, and then you're done. Check everything's working, that you haven't pulled no connectors out, and job done. And that's the new mirror. You've gone from new to old in 5 minutes. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching.